Markelle. Markelle. Come on.
I think of another memory that I had somewhere, you know, around these blocks. Everybody always used to see something in me. They always used to say I was gonna be the one to make it out. And I feel like I'll always be able to come back here and call this a home. Faithful to the grind to me is a lifestyle. I feel like, you know, it's not necessarily just for me hooping, it's for, you know, everything I do in life as far as waking up every day trying to be, you know, a better person, you know, work as hard as I can on the court, but also becoming a better man. So for me, it's been a grind since I was born, you know, to, you know, do what the people don't think can be done. And every day I wake up, I just get after it, you know. I just clear my mind and try to be the best Markelle I can be for this day and this moment today. The game of basketball to me is a beautiful thing. To me, it's happiness, it's a connection to a lot of people. I can't really describe it in one word or anything like that, but it's just like, it's a love to me. Almost like the love of my life, you know, because basketball is one of the most beautiful things I see. Since I was young, I think I always fell in love, you know, with dribbling and shooting, and it brings joy.
Nobody won, you know? Balls up. Come on, bro. Balls up.
A lot of you guys have been to the DeMatha basketball camp before, so you know some of the rules that we have. This week is going to be a little bit different, though, so you have to pay attention. And you as a basketball player, we've got to do everything we can to get you better.
I just want to say welcome to my camp. This is my first camp, so my biggest thing for y'all is just to have fun.
Speaking of that connection and talking about when you was young, and now being here doing a basketball camp for multiple days back here in your town, like how special is that?
It's really dope for me, you know, coming up, you know, going to DeMatha camp, you know, seeing some of the pros come there as guest speakers. It's always been on my mind when I was coming up, kind of through high school and college, is giving back, you know, and then being able to give back to where I grew up at, and more specifically at my high school, and have a camp for kids that look up to me as a role model. It's so dope to me, you know, and it's really genuine.
There you go. Who next?
You know, just being able to interact with these kids, because, you know, when I was growing up, I didn't really have a chance to really be in a camp with, you know, an NBA player or one of my role models, and be able to, you know, really get down and dap them up, talk to them, you know, play games against them and everything like that. So for me, it just like brings joy to me. It makes me feel good. I feel good about myself, and it truly is a blessing.
We're having the first annual Faithful to the Grind camp. I'm very proud of Markelle. He's been playing basketball since he's like 4 years old. He's always like dribbled the ball and always had a ball with him. And back when he was a child, they had the big containers at the grocery store and stuff that had all the balls in it. We couldn't go past one of those stands without buying a ball for him, to the point that I would have my daughter try to navigate through the grocery store to avoid the aisles that had the balls. But Markelle, basketball-wise, he's worked so hard every step of the way to achieve what he's achieved thus far in life.
blessing, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's the biggest thing for me. I just realized, at first I didn't realize how much impact, you know, people have when just saying hello to somebody changed their life.
You got a voice.
Yeah, they're using the right way.
Yeah. Coming from you is like Bible.
Exactly.
They trying to get to where you at.
Yep.
What's up? You good?
He just wants to talk to Dad.
Yeah, so your mom, Ebony, had touched on, point of emphasis was to have a small group, not to blow it out with hundreds and hundreds of kids that you couldn't identify or, you know, have your hands on. So why was it important for your family to have a small number?
I think it's important because then you're able to build relationships. And those relationships, you know, are able to help you maybe in the future. So it's like I'm walking around the gym and I'm saying, hey, how are you doing? Having a small knit camp right now is great because one, you get to see and learn from your mistakes. And then another, like I said, the relationships that you build.
We wanted to do it the mom and pop way and make it personal and then grow from there. It's not just a camp factory. We really care about the community. We really care about kids. We really care about giving back because they're our future.
Our only girl in the camp, she be out here cooking everybody. Yeah, and the pink, she be getting like a double-double. She ain't scared of nobody. She can hoop though, she only 11.
Oh, she got size.
She
She's 11 years old. Dang. I like that.
Oh, he can hoop too.
The little fella?
The yellow shoes. What the other? That's another one. They might have moved them up.
All these shorties from your neighborhood or from around
They
here?
from all around, like from this area though. But a lot of them are from, like when I used to play in DC, like the one in the gray shorts. Some of them, I don't even know, some of them like from out Virginia, but a lot of them are from like this area.
People genuinely coming out, man, supporting you.
Just having fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. That's next level.
Yeah.
Gotta keep.
Yeah, even like the coaches like people I got working camp, they all my homies, my friends, like that I played with and like even grew up around. So even like keeping them into it is big for me.
The biggest takeaway that you want a kid to take away from this camp is what?
It's not about profit, it's not about how much we get in, it's about how much can we give to these kids and these parents. As they go out and play for their different AAU teams, middle school teams, or whatever they're going to do, encourage them to do some things that they did at this camp this week. But it's all about giving back and what we can do for other people and what can we do to empower the youth that's coming up.
Yep. Y'all want it. Dang, yeah. Only one with no shoes on. Hold on.
The biggest takeaway I want for them to have is, you know, live with no fear, you know, set a goal for themselves and don't let anybody change that goal or tell them that they can't do it.
Congratulations.
Faithful to the ground.
Got you.